auctions are amazing. So let me step you through the process. It's super easy. When you see a caravan auction, get excited because you're gonna see at least 20 to 200 storage units going up in one day. So the point of caravan auctions is to find one corporate company, and they will go from one location to another location to another location, all within your city. So if it's public storage, they'll go from one location to another, to another, to another for a full day. So what you basically do, guys, is either the auctioneer or the facility will give you a piece of paper like this, right? And on this piece of paper, it will show you guys exactly every location that you guys are going to go to. So I'm going to show you what this piece of paper looks like. What you'll do is you'll go to the office, or the auctioneer will give it to you, and then everybody will meet up at one location, and then from this location you will look at all the abandoned storage units, and then you'll go to the next one and drive together and look at a bunch more, and then the next one, drive together and look at a bunch more. So stay tuned. Let's go to the next location on this caravan auction. So we're at our second location. This is the type of paper that you're going to receive here. This is going to show all the locations, and typically some facilities will actually show you how many units are being up for auction. So we drove from that location to this location. So imagine everybody that was at the first auction is then going to follow to this location, which is the second location that's going to have auctions. Okay, now a little tip, it may be different for every location, but typically you're supposed to not park in the customer parking, and they will open the gate for you and you will park inside and not take customer parking. Just a little pro tip. All these things matter when you're buying storage units, because it's really important to kind of understand how the flow of things happen. You'll get a lot more respect when you're bidding. So this is the second location. I got my paper here. So now we went to the first location. Looks like there's 7 locations. We won't go to all 7 for this demonstration, but we'll go to one more. Imagine everybody finishing up the auction here, getting in their cars, and now following to the third location. Stay tuned. We're at our third location, guys. So for the sake of argument, let's say I did not buy any storage units at the first 2 locations. They didn't have anything great. Well, guess what? I bought 2 storage units from this third location on this caravan auction. So what I did was I went ahead and paid for the storage units, and now I put locks on there, paid for the units, and now we're gonna go to the 4th location. Now, since I bought 2 units here, I could just go through the units here after I paid. I paid, so I can go through them now and be done for the day, or I can continue on to the 4th location and the 5th location and 6th location until it's all done. So hopefully that kind of gives you guys a great idea of what caravan auctions are. They're fantastic. The only downside to them is the amount of time it takes. So yes, you see a lot of units, but if you go to all the locations, you very well could spend the whole day at auctions and not get any. So I guess that's the only downside to caravan auctions. But yeah, that's the idea. So you start at one location at the very far start of your city, and typically they just continue to go, especially at these big corporate companies when they just want to bust out a bunch of auctions at each location. So you don't have to buy anything. Get some coffee, bring the family, come out here and enjoy a caravan auction, guys. We are going to talk more about single location auctions in the next video. So stay tuned. Until then, see you next time. All right, pro tip, guys. So when you're doing caravan auctions, it is really important to do this because you may get an awesome locker. So when you're doing caravan auctions, you see so many different locations. So when you first meet up at the first location, typically you see a lot of people, 20, 30 people at the first location. But as the day rolls on and you go to multiple locations, less and less and less people will be at the later locations because they've already bought storage units. So sometimes it's good to go to the caravan auctions all the way from the first location all the way to, let's say, the 10th location, because the 7th, 8th, and 9th and 10th location may have very few people because they kind of drop off as the day goes on. and they may have bought storage units, or they may not have the time to go to all the locations. So you may get really good deals and the pick of the crop if you just wait to the very end as people drop off kind of in the middle of the caravan auction. All right, stay to it.